him. I love this Rob. I love the Hawk Rob. It is a very cool thing to me. I want to see how it's going to fare against Fox, who I know don't usually like Rob.
That's not true, actually. I mean,
What?
yeah, generally Fox is beat.
Maybe
Rob
just Mr. Money
a little
thing.
bit. I was gonna say, have you ever seen? Go look at Zombin Light's set record. Go look
Wait,
at Zombin
wait,
Light's
yeah.
set record.
Usually, hold on, but usually that's like the Lucina or something. So yeah,
Huh?
you're right. Dom will have to go like Lucina to
No.
try to beat like
No, that's
at some
not
point. No?
No, he's done it like once.
Once? Did it
But-
win? Did it work?
No.
Well, there you go.
But he has beat him a couple times, right? This matchup is certainly doable for Rob. It's definitely very close to even. You know, there will be people who say it goes both ways, but top level play shows that it might be slightly Fox favored, right? You just have such good buttons on frame data to really punish and whiff punish things like Nair if you get that parry just harder than a lot of other characters, as well as you are one of the best characters in the game at keeping Rob up in those skies, keeping him up there with that Fox Vortex on the juggle and that Shine Reflector to boot. Looking for a ledge trap now. You're trying to find this pressure, but opting to get a little aggressive. That Nair is going to punish you 7 days a week.
Dude, the Rob Nair is that's a candidate for best move in the whole game. I mean, now that like Steve's here, he got like 8 of those, right?
What?
But, like Rob Nair, dude. Listen, the Rob Nair it covers your landing, it covers your stock, it covers the whole stage.
Bro,
it is
just
an
learn to
insane
parry.
move. Learn to parry.
Learn to parry.
I won't learn.
Anyways,
I'm gonna
speaking
smash
of,
hey, wait,
of
bro, we heard
Thass,
you.
Thass not able to find that angle. Unfortunately, losing the stock to boot. Now getting caught. Trying to land on platform. Beautiful spacing from Hawk, right? You saw that interior edge of platform. You hold that so that if they try to land on plat, you can catch them. If they try to land past the plat, maybe you can, pivot grab them. And if they try to grab inside a plat, well, now you're holding all that center stage and plat space from them. So just beautiful little micro spacings here from Hawk early on as he just plays this very defensive gameplay, but you cannot get away from that up smash.
Nope, not at all. Hey, it's a lot of the most popular Fox, most powerful Fox in the world. They've been killing with that up smash, maybe 3 out of 3 stocks a lot of the time. Because it's just such a good move when you need it, you rip it. But right now, Thass might need a lot of more other moves to combo this Rob here if he wanted to defeat Hawk, because he is at a deficit on the percentage
We're
wise.
seeing Thass look for a lot of these just like falling Nair combos. We're not seeing him
Uh-oh.
get a lot of these down airs, and we're not seeing these rising fairs, which you see Fox has used. There it is. There we go. He's coming on out with it.
Bro, they'd be hearing us.
Yeah, absolutely. They can take this advice if they hear it. Absolutely.
Well, my advice is to get out of this up air string.
Those
You did it.
rising fairs are so good at controlling that short hop, full hop space that Rob really wants to occupy, but you can't get too aggressive because you will just get put in that Nair blender. What an attempt from Hawk. And I'm sorry. What just happened, Dan?
Dude, he gave him the corporation there. That was insane. How I don't know, he basically had an answer to literally everything. There was beauty, so much beauty in that last stock there from Hawk.
And you see Thass just hitting that thigh, right?
Yeah, he's
Trying
like
to hype himself up, keep his mental in it, because one of the things that you will always learn fighting against Hawk, this man been there before. He has been on these stages with his twin Linus, right? At the biggest events in the world, dominating the double scene. And so he has been in all of the pressure situations before. He will be cool, calm, collected, and composed. And if you let your mental crack against him, he will take advantage every day of the week.
Oh, of course. I mean, and even Hawk as a singles player is incredibly formidable. Former, I think the current member of the Michigan PR. I know he was peaked at 7th. Has wins on Zanotto, has wins on Sean. So I mean, he's got some wins, and
absolutely
with his brother and as a solo competitor. So I mean, he's probably up here in the high seeded of this tournament. But gotta get past Thass. Gotta get actually 2 more games to do it.
I don't know if you saw Thass a little bit there in that player cam with that pyro just for a second. Definitely feeling it a little bit, maybe getting to him, that pressure, that annoyance that so many Smash players feel.
Doing that.
Fighting this big metal boy, but at the moment just trying to air dodge out of the corner, holding center stage, but in doing so and not pressing that, you're really seeing these lasers get charged, you're seeing these gyros get charged, and it's honestly been surprising just how few buttons Thass is pressing this one.
Well, yeah, I mean, it could just be like, why would I just throw a lot of buttons with Rob with punish me and get like 60 off of it, right? So being very careful with where you're throwing things, where you're throwing your hitbox out, make sure any opportunity like there, finally getting a little bit of a hit there. Another one. I know
now.
Foxes do.
I will say, now at 96%, it's surprising to see Thass start continue to leg trap snares. Normally around mid-percent, you see Fox start to swap over to back air, just because the amount of pressure it puts out, it does a little bit more damage, sends them further away, and it gives you more opportunity to reset the situation. But we're not even seeing these hops for those falls.
I feel like back here even there would have been a good idea as well. So.
I mean, it can be, but you see, right, like, normally Foxes do these fake ledge jumps, like, kind of hop around ledge.
They double jump on the shield.
But we're not seeing Thass really go for these empty hop options. And that's really, and that kind of predictability that's present in your play when you can't mix your movement with a character like Fox who's so reliant on it is really what Hawk's taking full advantage of.
Yeah, I would tend to agree, but right now, we'll see how he can change up his game plan on ledge. With the back air, there it is, getting the stock. And now he has his first lead, I think, all set. So we'll see how far he can carry it.
Absolutely looking for a little bit of pressure.
Oh,
but
carry that
when
far.
you go up, what goes up must come down,
Yes.
and that Firefox is only getting cooked by those burners. Going off that down air, finding the stock, and right now, Dancer, the pressure is on Thass to find an opening. You have Rob in the corner. You can make something happen. Trying to get a little fancy with that down air, not going to find his mark, but getting that coast-to-coast string. Can you keep the vortex going? Yes, you can. Racking on percent. That's 80 unanswered right now. And Dancer, this could be the opening that Thass has been looking for.
The read with the side B is crazy. I've never seen that before. I thought they were going to get like an up B off that. That would be so sick. Or not B off that.
I was going to say, you see ZD and SPT, who's actually a New York City Fox over in Staten Island, go for that illusion mix-up very often. But outside of that, you don't see your coffee dogs, your lights go for nearly as much as Pasaramons either. So just a little bit of a playstyle diversity thing there. Looking for that fair one into up air, but unfortunately getting a couple too many hits, so it's not quite gonna combo. Again, you've got Rob here at the corner, but with so much fuel on line, you need to find a way to keep this pressure on, and not able to do so, just not kind of finding those back airs fast enough, not weaving those timing mix-ups.
Fox is very expression. It's Fox, like Fox players express themselves. Like it's like an art form. Like very like you can play Fox in a lot of ways, and I feel like Fox is kind of like depend on emotion to drive them to greatness, right? The desire to win. I mean, that's for everyone too, right? I feel like Foxes, especially like Light and other ones, like they thrive off of that kind of emotional desire to win. The down smash, punishing that whiff
yes and no.
from Hawk.
You'd actually be maybe surprised to know just how much of Light's vibe is. I'm the best player in the world, and I'm just going to work and doing my job. That man knows he's the best.
Certainly doesn't play. Certainly plays like a man possessed though.
I mean, his punish game absolutely absurd, but also you'll see no one else exhibit more patience with this character either. Looking for that dare into the up air start, gonna catch you in the blender.
He can win the whole thing.
I was gonna say this is absolutely his opportunity to get back into this game right now. Dancer, he just needs to keep this pressure going, not get too antsy. And one of the things that you haven't seen Thass go for is Hawk's been able to kind of get away with shield for free because you're not seeing Thass be okay with grab. And that's something that you see that was a huge key to Light's success, is that he started just taking grabs, saying, okay, I'm just going to take stage control and just trap you.
He forgot the gyro wasn't his. He had it on the ledge, and he shined it, so it became a part of Thass. But now it's gone, and now the gyro is back. We'll see if he can maybe grab it. Nope, not quite. Rob has it in his hand. Anyone's game here. It's very, very close. Thass has brought this one back, but Hawk in a good position. Try to go for the grab reach on the roll. Not quite. Here is his option back to the ledge. Going to it is Thass. Getting caught with the Zombear. Uh-oh. Oh.
I got him. Unfortunate mistech on the sour spot.
Dang.
It happens.
It does.
And just some, there was some great stuff in there from Thass. We saw a non-T-frameable angle on that illusion.
Yes.
We saw some routes, but eventually, right, it was just the nerves that got to him a little bit. He just wasn't ready for that tech. And you can see again, right, bobbing his head pretty aggressively, chugging that drink.
What the heck is that?
It looks like apple cider. I'll be honest.
That's delicious. Where do you get apple cider?
Bring it to the venue
Go to Meyer, go get some apple cider, and come to the venue. That's pretty awesome. So by any means necessary.
Yep. And honestly, we've seen improvement from Thass as each game's gone on. But I really hope we see him, be okay with some of these grabs on shield, right? Just take advantage of maximizing the amount of openings you get because you're Fox, right? You just out-button them. So at the end of the day, it's okay if you can't maximize every single one of your openings. Obviously you want to, but if the best thing you can get is a grab or take a risk on shield, take the grab, play it safe. Don't give them openings. Just maximize the amount of openings you get more than your opponent as humanly possible.
Now Thass taking a little easier this game, going more for defensive profile, a little bit more lasering, but now he's got an opening. Gotta take him when you need him. Right now, Rob getting back to the stage. Any minute now. Okay, there he is.
I was gonna say, we're starting to see these movement mix-ups happen, right? We're starting to see these empty hop fastballs on their timing mix-ups. We're starting to see Thass finally start to get these blenders started and mix up his options, mix up these timings. He is still over-relying on Nair just a little bit, but these options, right, these abilities to cross you up, fake these cross-ups now with the back air and those empty hops like we just saw twice, right, have really been a difference maker here for him early.
Getting back to the ledge. Looking back to him, but now Hawk has been finding, he's had a lot of time by this ledge, man. So I feel like if he can get himself, he needs to like kind of take a chill pill, get back to the stage, and now set the difference. Oh, that could have been something really cute if he had the read on it. He has that though too.
The attempt at the illusion, it's still gonna allow you a way to back to ledge and that low wall vibe, right? In theory, you're like, okay, Rob might spike me here, but guess what? He's not in the position to do so. So recognizing that, Thass able to find a way back. That being said, at 163, you need to close this out quick because you've already taken so much unanswered. Back air unstale's gonna do it. But not to say that doesn't kill it because they've already hit it 20 times in the stop.
It is the most lyingest move in the game.
And right now, no, that's not because they spam it.
That's the reason why.
Anyways, right, getting into it right now, this one stock up, Thass needs to find extra credit here. He needs to build a lead to give himself an opportunity to just lead. Play it patient, because the more antsy he's playing, you see even with a lead, right, he's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I gotta keep building this. And against a player like Hawk, it's going to erode quick.
Yeah, I think another thing that I've seen in this set is that Hawk's gotten some very lucky side Bs, like right on like into illusions and stuff like that. So I thought it was pretty interesting how, I mean, he's been saving those really only for like when he's recovering, but Thass is go running up to him like a lot. Tombstone Pile Driver will steal the deal there for his first stock. Finally, now let's see if Rob's got some combos, so we can easily see Fox at 80 very soon.
Absolutely, looking for some pressure. I love that it find on that up air there, but unfortunately not able to keep the extension going. Great job from Hawk escaping that blender, and I like the attempt at the up tilt as well from Thass, but as well not able to find it. This gyro could be an opener. I like the downer to boot, but didn't look for that up smash. That actually could have been the stock, but instead it's going to be Hawk with one more lease on life, trying to find a way out of this corner. That being said, Thass's parry starting to come online, Dancer, and this narrow for Hawk getting a 3-0 is getting narrower and narrower.
Good roll there, back from Hawk. Now Ritual, this is really, I mean, I feel like Thass has got the momentum even though he doesn't have the percentage, but I mean, I don't know, I just feel like Thass is just kind of dictating the pace that Hawk has to play, which I feel is not the case for the previous two games. Here a little catch at the landing with a grab, but forward throw. Here's the gyro. What's the play? It's up. Or forward air.
Yep, try to use that momentum change, right? Mix you up past ledge. It's a great recovery tool for Fox as well. And then great combo starter. We do see those
You didn't know he was going to go for that one. It went like 8 times.
Well, you see those back air pressures, but each time it's slightly different. But it's very hard to guess out. That being said, you did see Thass play it safe, not opt to kind of go off for those fake ledge trumps. And that is something that as the set comes on, Hawk is going to catch on. We are caught in the blender once again, caught in this Fox vortex. You need to find a way to escape this pressure fast with your Hawk. Close the stock out, bring it to a last stock situation. You can bring it back. So if you bring the stock out back,
you're wrong.
You have the ability.
You got it.
But also, you have the player diff, right? You have the ability to put that fear of God into Thass, and now you've done so. Can he maintain the consistency here, Dancer, or is it going to be Thass?
I mean, that's for the players to tell us right now by their gameplay. And, you know, I feel that a lot of the time, Hawk does have the clutch gene, too. To be so good at doubles, you need to be able to be so good at smash throws. But Fox is so good. The up smash, good DI there from Hawk. Not dying quite yet, but here is the tried and true ledge opportunity to steal the stock. But Thass, maybe that was like 10 seconds ago that that happened, but...
They're looking for a little bit of a devil toss. Looking for the down throw, trying to find a trap where you can reset in the down tilt, but unfortunately that forward throw, not exactly what you want, able to not quite reset the situation. Opting to just kind of give up gyro, that's a little bit surprising, but trying to just pressure this advantage. You have a charged laser, so gonna throw it out there and just route back to ledge. We might see a high recovery mix up. The up tilt was crazy
in the sweep,
and the rotor arm, but he fell off. He was stuck on the ground. Beautiful SDI down, which meant when he got pushed off ledge, he just kind of popped right out of it. So gonna give Thass one more lead, one more opportunity to close this one out. It would have been game otherwise. And Dancer, what can he fine.
I talked earlier about the roto arm, right? The spinning arm thing and how he then getting some the Swanton hitbox. He parried the first one, but not the second one. That's exactly what he needed to seal the stock, and even they're laughing at it. That was freaking cool as hell.
That was a crazy mix-up. You do not see Fox cross you up on shield with landing up air.
Swanton bomb a la Jeff Hardy. God dang. That was nasty.
I don't get that reference. I'm gonna be though.
Chad does. Chad, you feel me? You feel me, boys? Come on. Come on. No one's doing it. All right.
Anyways, we've got Hawk
fell on his back.
now locked in counter pick advantage for sure. So even if Thass wins this game, he's got to deal with another Hawk counter pick. We're just going back to PS2, so nothing too special here. Makes sense. You want the space to be able to get away from Fox, right? You don't want to go to a smaller stage because if you do, right, you have nowhere to run.
Yeah,
you have
and
nowhere to hide.
when you're playing a fast character, you wanna make it as hard as possible for them to get to you, especially if like you feel that them closing the distance is what's making you lose the game. So even just like the stage is part of your character in a way, right? Because you have to be able to move around that stage and like they use the stage. You know what I mean? It's a stage on the game. Like you have the to your advantage. But here we're on PS2 still. I thought we were going to Kalos. I don't know why I thought that. But
nope, we were going right back to
right back to Stadium. So yeah,
as we just talked about, right now the pressure going on. Both players just in neutral, right? Hawk not wanting to let a game 5 come up because if he does, then it reverts to 3-0 territory. The pressure starts to set in. Thass though knows he just won a game. So maybe an opportunity to reset his mental. This is going to be an interesting one for sure. We're seeing some gyro play. That's a new thing that we haven't really seen Thass take full advantage of. Find this corner situation in extension. Like, he's not been able to keep Hawk here at all, but doing so to beautiful degrees here. And right now, I mean, it's up to Hawk to get down, find a neutral opening, and Dancer, that's looking more and more difficult by the second.
100%. And, you know, we're here, and, oh, wow. Right when you need it, rips it out. Only 9%.
To death.
Yeah, 9% to death.
He literally got hit first and then didn't get hit again the whole time. That was absolutely beautiful. And the single hit down air to continue this combo. Just keep this advantage. They beautiful air dodge though out of dodge, no pun intended, to just get out of that up air, but Hawk trying to find a way once again out of the corner. And the pressure that Thass has been able to apply has only increased exponentially. That pivot air or that panic air dodge almost got him caught. Beautiful double toss combo from Hawk, but unfortunately he couldn't keep it going.
Ritual, it has been the Thass show for the past like 2.5 minutes. It has been him dictating the set. It has been him right on top of Hawk the whole damn time, and Hawk's got to make something happen here. Particularly, he's only at 36%. He's got like so much more time for Fox to even get killed here.
Absolutely.
Maybe even, and you mentioned earlier, the nerves start bringing it up. You don't want to start talking about the possibility of reverse 3-0. That might be a very possible possibility on this point.
Mean, honestly, it's sub 40%, right? It's looking likely that this game will but you cannot write out a play.
Oh, no way.
Until that screen says game. It's certainly possible here for Hawk to find an early stock, but unfortunately, trying to double jump past edge there, unfortunately dropping low, not finding that input, so having to regrab instead, allowing that to get back for free, dropping that opportunity to find a stock, now getting put in the corner yourself, you need to find a way out. Up smash is going to give you an opportunity to reset, but it's so hard for you to pin down a character with as much movement as Fox, and the F smash read just like that, Dancer. Game number 5.
That was a statement game for Thass.
Yep, and you see the smiles are starting to come out, the laughs, right? We're not seeing nearly as much pressure as we saw before getting in on him, and now you see Hawk
shaking his head. Yeah, he's not happy about that one.
You see him biting the lip, shaking the head, checking that stage list, and now you see Thass also shaking his hand off. Nerves starting to set in.
Now I don't think the
three stocks separate them here. 3 stocks left for each player to take. Whoever does it first gets to move on. Whoever doesn't goes down to lose.
Down to lose, going to the bloodbath. You know, he also plays Ike, so that is a possibility. But I think you should stay with Rob. It's been pretty good so far. But after that, I mean, like, you kind of got like.
I was gonna say after that, I honestly don't like the idea of going Rob because
we're going Ike.
Going Ike, because the disjoints you have, the amount of pressure, right? You can just wall out with those nairs so aggressively. But not opting to do so.
He's going with Rob. That's his best singles character.
He hasn't locked it in yet.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Hold on. Wait a minute.
But it definitely looks like it. Yeah, they're listening for these announcements to come through. I might have to stop talking
Yeah, I
a
can't hear
second
you.
in
Bro,
the meantime
bro.
because it's given me a little bit of a headache. But in the meantime, we're just getting into game number 3, opting for a little bit surprising choice here, a smaller stage, just maybe trying to force Thass to scrap with him on those larger
I mean,
stages.
I will say, Thass was choosing. He was making a conscious decision to scrap with him that last game and was doing pretty well with it. So, I mean, maybe he wants to just kill him early. You know, Fox is a light character, but that's just kind of my very, a sliver of what the possibilities could be here. I mean, it's only a matter of time until we kind of figure out what his game plan would be here on Small Battlefield. Maybe he just wanted the stage kind of, the song kind of pick and wanted the one that's the closest to PS2.
Absolutely.
Could be, I don't know.
Well, no, he likes those biplots, right? The jungle situation.
That's true.
Good. But having them, he got trapped at ledge so much. Small Battlefield, these platforms are much closer to the ledge than they are on PS2, allowing you a better mix-up options, right? Out of disadvantage. As well as that smaller stage, yeah, you can't get away from Fox as much, but Fox also can't get away from you. And Thass did a fantastic job controlling the pace of the game. So Hawk maybe trying to force more scrapping interactions like he did in the first 2 games of the set, where he found a significant advantage.
Well, speaking of significant advantage,
but unfortunately angling it a little too much towards stage, trying to find that wall to avoid the
so
down air,
I think he makes it. He
far.
makes it back surely if he just goes straight up, but
he also gets down.
but trying to resort to like hugging the ledge, right? Maybe he could have down or maybe got possibly like tech in the side of the platform. Sometimes they can do that in stadium,
He would
but
not have been able to
probably would
get
not have
down
been
there.
able to. But you know, it happens. It happens.
Could have made it back, looking to ride ledge just a little bit higher up. Unfortunately, that's such a hard angle to kind of get right. That it's just looking to find this pressure on. The question is going to be, what can he find at ledge? And I love this gyro adaptation.
Yo, that's
even though it's
crazy.
very simple, right? He's just throwing, catching, throwing again. He's not trying to do any crazy combos. He's able to create this pressure, force Hawk into these predictable situations, right?
Yeah,
and
caught him moving over there and just read it like a book with that. But Hawk been able to use kind of the weird points where Fox needs to just kind of slow down a little bit on his side B and his up air because he just kind of have those animations where they stop moving a little bit so you can get time to position yourself and click that button right in Fox's face. But right now, it feels like to me that Thass is got something working out, Ritual. Oh boy.
Yeah,
3 up airs in a
putting
row.
you in a blender, trying to find a laser just right, get some extra chip damage. That move can be all the difference for Fox.
Bro, what are you doing?
1 or 2 neutral interactions less, just resetting the situation, taking your time, right? Kind of forcing and checking a little bit to see how Thass is working the ledge trap. Trying to get back to ledge, but his priority to continuously go to ledge has been where Thass has caught him. We haven't seen these high mix-ups from Fox, and that's because Fox is so good at getting up there fast and going back down. But I think at some point you have to try it. You have to mix them in, because if you don't, like we've seen,
then you become predictable. If you keep losing the ledge game, right? There's so much other parts of the game, right? Maybe try and win the mix-up game, right? Try and win the above ledge game. But right now, he can win the game with a spike or an F smash just like that. Hawk found himself back on footing here. 1 stock apiece here, Ritual. Oh boy, as close as it can get, basically.
Absolutely, laser. The pressure is on for both these players, trying to find their way forward. Thass is, I love that patient play. He's taking that playstyle adjustment where you're playing super aggressive from the first 2 games, going out the window, and is willing to just find these grabs into a couple lasers, just keep the pressure going on, try and put you back in that vortex. This has been 100% unanswered, and now you're at kill percent, especially on the small battlefield, right? You're not going to live nearly as long in PS2. That's one of the downsides of this stage for Hawk here. Back air is going to do it. Up smash certainly going to do it. Down Hawk will do it. That being said, all it takes is a jump read here in the corner for Hawk to find the stock. You see him playing around it. It's partly so that you don't get those platform extensions if you're fast, but it's also so if you get one grab, you can put that back throw, try and find a quick reversal.
Hawk making just a robot with a dream, but being back to the ledge though, the zombie gonna hit. Oh no, oh no. Oh, he missed it.
That high illusion was crazy.
That was crazy.
Fast. He timed that perfectly, expecting that down into the illusion, looking for the ledge from back here. The first one not going to do it, but just resetting it ledge, getting the auto cancel window, and so able to throw out that second one. Close out the set.
Oh, reverse 3-0 from Thass. A statement game earlier, that 3 stock, but a statement set victory over Hawk. Thass finds himself moving on. Hawk going down to losers. That was awesome. Great job to Thass there. The apple cider power up, bringing him exactly what he needs. Stifling the robot revolution here.
I mean, it might also be iced tea.
True. Wouldn't be as delicious, though.
Honestly, that might is probably what it is. probably like Arnold Palmer or something. But for now, it's just you and I here on the mic. And we are just waiting for our next set to be queued on up on stream as we continue to bring you the first half of Top 64 here at the venue. Dancer, I mean, this event, I know we keep saying this, but this venue, we are literally in an arena right now, surrounded. You look up, there's projectors behind us. You look in front of us, there's a Jumbotron. You look to the sides of us, there's stands.